Now from the Lone Star State in Houston, Texas, nighttime baseball from beautiful Minute Maid Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Houston Astros. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Gregory Polanco is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches. Brad Miller stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Too high. 1-2. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Tucker is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Kurt Kellenberger gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Andrew McCutchen steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. George Springer comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder, George Springer.
In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Fastball called for strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow!
Batting second, left fielder, Preston Tucker.
So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And the Astros take a 1-0 lead. And a rather easy first out. Colby Rasmus digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. A great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Got him. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Brandon Phillips will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, one of the reasons why this guy has had a rough season is because he's only had 3 hits in his last 10 games, so that's kind of the way it's been going for him.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground and reined in, one away. At the plate, Richie Wood. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Wood.
Drilled on the ground to short. Correa on the grass. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Number 55 steps into the box. First delivery to him on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Luis Valbuena will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. A quick out number 1. Into the box, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Phillips is there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Marwin Gonzalez gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Kellenberger racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he'll get there with a 2-out triple. Jason Castro will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season. Up over 350 entering play. Zimmerman comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. It is. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2 now. On the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Number 19 will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
McCutcheon will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, David Freese, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman number 7, David.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
And that misses, 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Standing in, Chris Herman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and there are 2 down. Gregory Polanco will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. George Springer digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a beat on it. 1 down. Preston Tucker is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Colby Rasmus comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Brad Miller, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. Here comes the first pitch. Kurt Kellenberger is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He'll try for third. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there. Andrew McCutcheon stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Striding into the box, Brandon Phillips. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Beltran moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in the switch hitter, Richie Wood. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Carlos Beltran is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Right fielder.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he is out on the tag. Luis Valbuena is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Zimmerman looks in. 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Just hung in there on that one. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall. Carlos Correa stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And he struck him out. Stepping into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here?
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
And Freese will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Number 55 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
First baseman, number 55.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and he's retired here, 1 away. Ready for another chance? David Freese. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Chris Herman stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, this guy has thrown a first pitch strike to about 50% of the batters he's faced. He's pitching well, but those numbers could be pumped up a little bit.
Again, he sends it out of play. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the. Jason Castro comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher Jason
slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Number 19 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Little chopper back his way. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. George Springer strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And it's quickly 0-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 20, Preston Tucker.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Right side, reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gregory Polanco makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Right fielder.
Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Brad Miller comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he takes ball one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. Breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Right there is Beltran, one away. Kurt Kellenberger comes forward again, and he got his workout in for the day last time around after legging out an inside-the-park home run. Jake Diekman will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already one out in the inning. And a dive, but he's back in there. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Ball one. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now. Tap fouled at home plate. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Beltran has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Colby Rasmus will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutchen is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a one-pitch out to begin the home half of the sixth. One away for the Astros here in the sixth, and here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Well, this is an important time for him to bear down. He's thrown the ball very well, but he doesn't want to let the meat of this order ruin what he's done so far.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Zimmerman will take charge himself out there, and there's two down. Now at the plate, Luis Valbuena. He drew a walk his first time up. Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. And that's in there, base hit. The relay throw, but not wanting to run himself into a third out, he'll hold on at first with a two-out single. Carlos Correa will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in two trips. On the move is Polanco. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Brandon Phillips is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Second baseman.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Richie Wood will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his two trips so far. Lifted in the air out to center field. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the seventh. Two gone.
Number 55.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Marwin Gonzalez steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the seventh.
First baseman.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. This is in the air to right. Moving under it, Polanco. He's got it one away. Striding in once again, Jason Castro. He singled his last time up. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 19 will dig in for the third time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Not the kind of night you're dreaming of when this game started. Let's see if he changes his approach here.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner's going. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he is in there. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And that's in there. Base hit. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. And a relay home. And he is in there. George Springer strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third. And a ball 1-0.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flat.
Oh, and just a sec now as that pitch gets away. And it is a run. Bases are empty, one man out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The left fielder, number 20, Preston.
Ground ball right side. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. David Freese comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the eighth.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Beltran at the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Chris Herman will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Francisco Cervelli will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Will Harris will get the call here as he'll take over with one gone in the top of the eighth. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Beltran on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, right.
Gregory Polanco will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tucker is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Colby Rasmus will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Kellenberger has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Now batting,
Carlos Beltran will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Polanco is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Brad Miller gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Tony Sipp will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth. Sean Rodriguez is going to be asked.
Number 3.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Kurt Kellenberger will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Ryan Rua will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Ken Giles will come on now as he'll try to record the final 2 outs here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. Andrew McCutchen is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Swing and a miss, and with that, the Bucks are down to perhaps their final strike of the ballgame. Struck him out, and it's good night, Pittsburgh. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
Afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River in Nationals Park here in Washington. It's the home opener of this new season between the Texas Rangers and the Washington Nationals. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Houston Astros. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Gerard Dyson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Nope.
Too high. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
In the second spot tonight, left fielder
Lorenzo Cain comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. It's 3-2 now. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. The relay throw. And sometimes discretion is the better part of valor, even with his speed, as he'll hang on at first with just a single.
number 35,
Eric Hosmer is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Springer on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Jose Bautista will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. 1 out and a runner on second base. 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer coming on. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box now is the leadoff man, Hunter Pence, as he'll kick off the home half of inning number 1.
Right fielder, Hunter.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Tapped out in front of home. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first is in time for the first out. In now, George Springer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Springer.
On the ground to the left side. Moustakas has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Carlos Correa gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Dyson's there. And the inning is over. Brian Dozier makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout, so now 2-2. You've got a few options here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador
Perez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 41 takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away.
number 41.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger, 2 strikes.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Alcides Escobar will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Gerard Dyson is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Down the first baseline. Gonzalez is up with it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Carlos Beltran, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Duffy has his target. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Evan Gattis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
Batting 6th.
Marwin Gonzalez gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the 3rd hitter here. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Lorenzo Cain is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
I think I might have seen a flinch there behind the plate, but he wouldn't ring him up.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Eric Hosmer will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Still 2-2. Shot toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Jose Bautista is into the box for his 2nd at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Mike Moustakas is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. To 2-2 now. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the... Number 10 steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. Duffy into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Escobar ranging into the outfield, and that's the first out of the inning. Colby Rasmus will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift, and that's through for a hit. Number 19 settles into the box for his first chance.
Second baseman, number 19.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Center fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. So stepping in, Hunter Pence, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hot shot to third. To Dozier for one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Brian Dozier is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Now Dozier with a drive out to left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Grounded to short. Correa scoops it up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Salvador Perez will dig in. He singled his first time around. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The pitch is circle changed just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Yeah, Perez is just a fantastic all-around player, and you know he was the first catcher since 1992 to be named World Series MVP.
Well, Matt, he's what we call TP. Total package.
Bounced weakly near the plate. He's got to hurry. In time to first, and there are two away. At the plate, Alcides Escobar. He drew a walk his first time up.
Alcides
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
now batting, center fielder.
Gerard Dyson stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
And this hole he's digging on the mound, it's all his doing. He's got to be able to find the strike zone.
2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And another foul ball. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Right side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Lorenzo Cain steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. George Springer is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. On his way to second is Springer. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So striding in, Carlos Correa, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Again to third. Duffy sets. Here's the 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Drilled on the ground is short. Backhanded. The tag from Moustakas, and he is out at third base. So a runner at first with one man gone. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. He's set. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Evan Gattis, the hitter now. He was gunned down at second, attempting to stretch a single his first time up.
Yeah, fellas, I'm not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not, but it looked like he was hauling up.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Eric Hosmer heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. One pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Pulled toward right center field. Springer giving chase. 1 out. Jose Bautista will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. So 2 are gone now in the Royal fifth, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. A little bouncer. Gattis has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Marwin Gonzalez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. Number 10 steps in now.
Number 10.
Duffy's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Perez gonna have to hurry on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Colby Rasmus. He singled his last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Up high, 2-1 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brian Dozier makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Keone Kela will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Keone Kela.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. A quick out number 1. Salvador Perez stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Low for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Up top, it's 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first, Perez on his way for second. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Number 41 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Jake Diekman will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Christian Colon will get a chance.
Number 24, Christian Colon.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And the first baseman can't get there. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Another one sent foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Full count now. 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Will Harris will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
You know, looking back at Escobar's production in the 2015 ALCS, it's a pretty good reason he was named MVP of that series. He hit a blistering .478. That's called carrying a ball club.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Lifted into center field. Springer moving to his left. 2 gone. But 1's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second. Gerard Dyson strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Number 19 stands in. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, one away. Hunter Pence will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Duffy has his sign. Here he comes 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. And Pence swings and misses there for strike 3, and he's out number 2. George Springer stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Kane is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Lorenzo Kane is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Left fielder Lorenzo.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. 1 man gone now for KC in the 7th. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Rasmus looks up. And this one is gone. A home run.
Now batting, designated hitter.
A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer as the Royals move out in front now 2-0. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, what a dive. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, what a play.
Mike Moustakas strides in, grounded out his last time through. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's wide, 2-0. Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Pence to the track. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. And the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead. Drilled right back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Now to the plate, Salvador Perez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Here's the 1-1. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
It's time for the...
Leading off the inning, Carlos Correa, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to third. Fielded by Moustakas. And he's retired here, 1 away. Carlos Beltran steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Evan Gattis comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Well, 2 outs here, so not going to happen again at least.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Grounder down the line at third. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball. The throw into second. And he is in there. Marwin Gonzalez will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
But he is in there as they can't get him at second. First delivery to him on the way. Smoke toward third. Moustakas is there. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Rolando Murillo will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. To first. Gonzalez is there. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Alcides Escobar will stand in. He flew out his last time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first is Escobar on his way to second. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double. At the plate, Gerard Dyson. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
This change for the
Up and in for ball 1.
Now playing right field.
1 out and a runner on second base. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here's the first pitch to him. Lorenzo Cain stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1-0 pitch on the way. 2-0 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. But fortunately here, no advance. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk. Eric Hosmer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Just missing here, 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now both runners are breaking. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Number 10 steps into the box.
Leading off for the Astros, third baseman, number 10.
Scorched to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting,
Colby Rasmus will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Dyson. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
now batting, number 19.
A solo home run off the bat of Colby Rasmus. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Astros are on the scoreboard. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Hunter Pence steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
To short, hit hard. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, George Springer.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Carlos Correa will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Brad Ziegler will come on now, really needing it.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Luis Valbuena will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
All right, you're down 2 here. You've got the tying runs in scoring position with 1 out.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Grounded to first. The tag's there by Escobar, and he's out at second base. But 1's all they get as the run scores. Carlos Beltran gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. too high. 1-2. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2. There goes the runner. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. Jose Bautista struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. Ken Giles will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
The third baseman, number 8,
Mike Moustakas comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Brian Dozier stands in now with 1 down and a runner at first. That would be the go-ahead run if they can find a way to get him all the way around. Double play is in order, however. Not close. It's 2-0. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. There's the cold strike he was looking for, 2-2 now. Runners on the move for second. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Giles sets. Here it is on 2-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
the catcher, number 13.
Salvador Perez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. Evan Gattis ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
In there at the knees, strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the 9th. Marwin Gonzalez strides into the box now with a shot to bring in the winning run. But the question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Wade Davis.
For Kansas City.
And now that That Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. A possible winning run on second. No one out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson moves over. He makes the catch, and the potential winning run takes off for third. The relay, and he'll get there at third, and now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just 1 out. So coming to the plate, number 10. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Preston Tucker will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well. Colby Rasmus readies for a big at-bat here. All he needs is a fly ball to bring home that winning run. Number 64 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. The tag's there by Escobar, and he's out at second base. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory. And, guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Colby Rasmus. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For Kansas City, 3 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. The winning pitcher is Ken Giles. His record is now 1-1. Credit the save to Ken Giles. The loss goes to Brad Ziegler. Just his first loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.